Okay, Discord's informed. We are off. Happy weekend, peoples. Right. I have pieces of my dessert in my beard. Right. Oh, where to begin? I guess there's not much that I can really talk about. Essentially, nothing's really happening. Nothing's been happening for the past couple of days on account of the whole it being way too hot. I'm not actually kidding. The computer actually gave me a temperature warning. I've never seen that happen before. Let's get attacked by a moth. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. Essentially, just like a little notification came up saying that your computer might be overheating. I was like, okay then, I will flee. I will run away, and then I will find out. That's and yeah, go deal with my Pokemon cards. I've been trying to find other apps. I've been busy doing other things. I've been trying to find other apps and stuff to like catalog my Pokemon card collection, only because my German cards that my German buddy gave me, they are not in the the cataloging app that I need to catalog my Pokemon cards with. So yeah, I've got them all scanned. They've all been scanned so far anyway. I haven't finished that, but that's only because I don't want to touch the Pokemon cards with my sweaty fingers if it gets too hot. Because it's been getting hot to do anything, and I hate that. Because I want to do stuff, but I can't do stuff if it's too hot. I can't work on the computer because it gets way too hot in here. And yeah, it's been so hot that I swear to God, like apparently like a house caught fire in the village. Like some fire trucks basically went past my house, and it was like I was like, that's a lot of activity basically. And normally, like a fire truck can go past our house, and it's not that big of a deal. Normally, they don't have their sirens on full blast and stuff. But no, I could hear it continuously, and I was like, so that means that they stopped somewhere nearby. And I just look outside of my front door, and yep, just down the road a bit, there's like houses on fire, just randomly caught on fire. I don't know the details. Like, I mean, they could have been trying to like cook with wood or something. I don't know. And then basically their house got on fire. Who knows? But I like to believe that it was just so hot that the house actually spontaneously combusted. You know? Yeah. I've also been feeling the heat today. Normally, it doesn't really it doesn't bother me that much. I kind of once summer hits, I usually have like a couple of days of feeling too hot, and then I'm kind of over it. You know, it's like yeah, I feel hot, I feel sweaty and stuff, but it doesn't really bother me. It's like it's not a big deal. But just ever since I had my shower yesterday, and I wore this, I feel like this is actually kind of like trapping the heat, like the big kind of like latexy polymer stuff that is attached to this t-shirt is actually kind of like not very breathable or something. Maybe. because it just feels very. It feels very warm in this. It feels very warm in this, and I want to believe it's that, and not that. I'm just feeling hot. So yeah. Um. Yeah. A couple other things that I've just been randomly kind of musing on and stuff. Since unless the London meeting goes like super duper good and everything, I'm gonna have to. I'm basically just like I'm kind of giving up. I'm just going on to my retirement plans from now on. Like if that doesn't pan out, I'm basically like yeah. I mean, I'll still be doing like the videos and stuff if anybody wants them, but if nobody basically wants anything, then like I'm, I need to make money somehow. So I might be just like going on with my retirement plans. So yeah, I've been looking into what it takes to actually run a kennel, um, and like maybe even like a puppy boutique kind of hotel kind of esque thing. Apparently, those places make so much money. I was doing some market research, and oh my god, some of these places make bank. They are crazy. You know, they basically have like individual rooms for their dogs, which are basically just pens. You know, they have like a doggy spa and everything. Oh, excuse me. Doggy pools and basically like private time on the doggy grounds. It's like, oh my god, these places are like crazy, super nice. I mean, I want to spend time here, but then again, I'm a dog, so yeah, so that makes sense. But yeah, they are like big places. They hire a bunch of staff. It looks like, and this. My operation, at least to the very beginning, is going to be very minimal. Like, very minimal. I do not believe I will be able to convince any of my friends to basically like come and work in the kennel with me for very long. So yeah, hell, my mum might even just be there. I can predict this basically if I asked her to do this with me, to if I ask her for funding because eventually she's going to fund it anyway. I have no money, and she really likes the idea, and it's something that she really likes animals. She really likes dogs, so it's like something that she really wants to do, and it's something that's going to happen without her anyway, like because that's what I will be spending my inheritance on. So yeah, I can totally see my mother basically being like the receptionist and the greeter, and basically the person that deals with all the peoples, and me just kind of like being the one that does the dog walking and like mucks out the stalls and all that stuff. I'm totally cool with that. Sounds cool, sounds fun. Get to spend my day with doggies. Just like, yeah, I could totally see that happening. You have to get like, there's so much like planning permission and shit that you have to do. Like if I was to, it would take me a lot of money to essentially kind of like just buy a piece of land, build a kennel on it, and then you have to do all of this stuff first, and then you apply for a fucking license. It's kind of like, yeah, I want a license so I can begin the second that the construction is finished, you know. But no, you have to like do all of this stuff, and then you have to apply for a license. This moth really loves me. It's crazy. Another thing I was looking into was basically I've got to start planning for my 40th birthday. Um, so yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I'm essentially going to get a loan. I'm going to have to get a loan, and yeah, I might just go all out for my 40th and basically do one of the big bear events or something in America. You know, get like a really nice room, do all the cool stuff. Basically, like what I expected in my last vacation to America. Okay, there's a spider trying to make a spider web in the middle of my office. Get off. No, you don't. No, you don't. Go back up. No, you're going down. Oh, you fell onto the trash bag. Okay, that's fine. So I cannot have that because I'm going to stand up in a minute and I'm going to walk right into that and it's going to be annoying. Yeah, planning for my 40th. I did have like a couple of plans. When I had money, I had like a couple of plans. There was the first plan, which was basically going. I was gonna rent a villa in like Portugal, um, or somewhere else. I don't know. I was open to suggestions. I didn't care as long as basically the villa had a nice pool. You know, I was gonna be. I'd be fantastic. You know. But I was going to open it up to my buddies' suggestions and basically like just get a nice place with a pool somewhere nice and warm and chill for like a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Who knows? Who knows? I was basically going to do that and have some of my friend ominous noises happening. Creepy. Um, I know it's just a break of like either a train or a car, but it just there was a noise that just happened. I think it was a car because a car just went past the house. Anyway, um, I forgot what I was saying. Fuck. Yeah, have my best buddies basically. Like invite my best buddies. We'd stay at a villa or a house with a pool somewhere nice, and yeah, just chill and enjoy. The other option was a bit more intimate. Basically, same deal, but it was going to be at Autumn Towers. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers what Autumn Towers is, but it's um, it's kind of this fancy pants. Well, no, it's not. It's kind of this really nice place. It's a theme park. It's Britain's one of Britain's biggest theme parks. You know, how do I do this? Do I just search for Autumn Towers? I'll just do it. I'll just do Autumn Towers. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. So, Alton Towers. Oh my god, there's Bluey at CBBS land. Oh dear, that's terrible. But yeah, I could stay in a hobbit hole. Do they have like just a separate bit for the hotel? Nope. I was hoping that would show you a bunch of videos and stuff. But nope. Mobile app. Sunday visits. Where's the... Oh, here we go. So these are the different like hotels. You've got Autumn Towers Hotel, which is lovely. I've been there a couple of times. It's actually really nice. It's like really it's really nice. Plus they have a buffet there that is amazing. And I don't know why it's amazing. It's like every time I've been there, it's been amazing. Although I've only been there pre being fat. So I don't know how that's going to affect it that much. But yeah, I did go. Me and Damon actually went to Alton Towers like 1 year, and that was nice. It wasn't like super mega great or anything, but it's a really yeah. It's like this. It's the theme hotel, and it's got like this huge like centerpiece in it, and there's cabaret that happens in the middle of it. It's cool. Your package includes an unforgettable overnight stay, full English breakfast buffet, fabulous evening entertainment, a 9-hole round of extraordinary golf. It's basically crazy golf. Free car parking. You got different rooms as well, like the different themed rooms. This is a thing. This was like the first. This was one of the first like big hotels that basically did this, and yeah, it was crazy. This is basically the UK Disneyland. That's how big Alton Towers is in the UK. So yeah, and it's nice. There's like where is the... They have different rooms too. Yeah, see, there's the Cadbury room and everything. They have like the Cadbury room. They had like they even had like weddings and stuff. So you've got like a really fancy pants kind of like romantic room and stuff. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why it isn't on here. But yeah, me and Damon stayed at the Splash Landings Hotel. Oh, okay, they have more rooms in it and stuff. It's basically just like it's got a water park in the middle of the hotel and a pool and stuff. So yeah, it's not a swimming pool. It's yeah, ice cave room, pirate room. They have more. Why are they not like? Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't get it. It's just they don't add all the stuff on it for some reason. They don't add all the rooms. But yeah, CBB's Land Hotel. I've never seen this one, but this is for the little kids. I'm guessing the little kids. Yeah, this was new. This is new. I've not seen this before. This is for the babies. Anyway, so these are new. These are also new, and they are really cool. These lodges. At least they look really cool. But they're like crazy. That's crazy expensive. If you want to stay there for more than just a couple of days, it's like it's mental. However, this is the thing that I was looking at. I was looking at renting for my 40th birthday. A pound of frogs. And it's basically like a big it says it's like a big tree house, but it's just a really it's it's like a really big cabin. Luxury treehouse short break, head for exclusive treehouses. Each treehouse is unique and opulently designed. You see, they say that. I've only ever seen this one. I've only ever seen this one treehouse. Four bedrooms are equipped with TVs and feature stunning views of the enchanted forest. Alton Forest is actually really cool. It really is like an ancient forest. It's really amazing. Luxury Treehouse Experience is strictly limited edition, open only during specific seasons. Each treehouse features a kitchenette with a fridge, kettle, toaster, microwave, and dishwasher. Or if you're avoiding the kitchen, make your way to the exclusive takeaway service. Afterwards, kick back and lounge in the 50-inch TV or whatever. Games console. Wander outside onto your private deck space with a glass in hand and ready for your private hot tub. It has a hot tub. There it is. And yeah. Okay, there are three. Okay. This is new. I've not been on this website for a long time. But this is new. I've only ever seen this one. So yeah. What kind of I don't care. I don't care. Panafolks, I mean, it's important if you're coming, but I don't care what kind of consoles. So I'll probably go for this one. This is the adult one. These two are for families, apparently. But this is the adult one. Free Wi-Fi, all that stuff. Right. There's another one. Wish they had maps. But yeah. Stargazing pods. I've heard about these, but I've not seen. Oh, okay. They don't look like stargazing pods. They look like caravans. Right. So Alton Towers is in the middle of the country. And it's this whole thing. It doesn't look that big, but it's not small. But yeah, like I said, this is the UK's Disney World. So yeah. So these are the hotels. Okay, so these are the stargazing pods right next to the fucking car park. Or one of the car parks. And then you've got like the Hobbit huts, and then you've got these. I'm guessing are the cabins. And this is the Enchanted Forest. And yeah, so when I was 16, I think actually when I was 15, um, like I went to this hotel, and it was only this hotel by itself. And like my best friend, girlfriend at the time, basically, we um, were there together, and like there's this path that you take in the forest that leads. Oh, like, you can actually see it. You can see parts of it, but it means that you can get into the park through this path. So you can actually get into the park whenever you want if you're at the hotel. And it was just this hotel at the time. It was nice. There's a conference center. It's kind of cool. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, that's where the new hotel is. That's where the new baby hotel is. Okay, that's what the CBB's hotel is. So yeah. So yeah, it was nice, and they had this nice lake in the middle of the hotel, and you could look into the distance and see the forest and all that stuff. But now, not so much, because now they've got a new hotel just here. It looks like there's some kind of something. Is there a way of? Okay, so this is the beginning of the path. So yeah, you can kind of see the hotel from the path, but you can't see this anymore on account of there's that new hotel thingy there instead. there's this new hotel here instead. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I stayed there, and then when I was 17, I think we stayed in this hotel, and this is the Splash Landings Hotel, so you can actually like see some of the pool from the outside, just here, but there's more inside, and then there's the actual hotel itself, and like it's nice. It's not as nice as this one, but what are you gonna do? Oh, that's where the extraordinary golf is. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, me and Damon stayed in this hotel as well, and it was nice. But it's like it's not set up for just adults, even though adults basically do stay at the hotel. But it was like it was very strange because, like, even though it doesn't matter now, this was like nearly 20 years ago, and for some reason, nearly 20 years ago, um, like me and Damon being booked in together seemed to be kind of like throwing off the staff a little bit, like two gay guys at Alton Towers Hotel. It just seemed to be weird. I was like, but they never made a big deal out of it. But it was just always kind of like they always looked confused. You know, it's like, are you two friends? It's like, no, we're together. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, it was weird. It was just weird. But yeah, I don't imagine they'd give a shit now. But at the time, it was just like, really? Again, it was like 20 years ago. It's not a big deal. Um, so yeah, these cabins though, they are like super duper expensive. Even like these little cabins are still not cheap, but these cabins are really expensive. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know so much about that. I think it might be cheaper if I just fucking like I said, like I don't know, Airbnb like a house or something with a pool somewhere for my 40th instead. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, that's the hotels. These are the hotels. Like I said, these are new, and these are new, but they're luxury. So yeah. The actual thing, the actual park itself is crazy. Can you actually go through the park? I mean, do they have like a thing? Oh, they do. Well, that's where air is. Okay. Trying to find it. Oh, this is Nemesis. This used to be like a huge deal in the UK. It was like our biggest roller coaster or something. You can see why it's huge. It does go everywhere, but it's kind of intertwined now with this other roller coaster. So yeah, but it had this kind of like the roller coaster had a cool backstory. The roller coaster had a backstory. The roller coaster itself had a backstory. Basically, this creature from like had been slumbering for centuries under the ground or something, and when they were building Alton Towers, they kind of like discovered it and tried to cage it, but it kind of like twisted itself around the cage when they were constructing the cage, and that's what actually made the roller coaster. And it's like, that's a cool backstory. The roller coaster has a fucking backstory. It's so it's like that's the first time that I've ever encountered a roller coaster with a backstory. So yeah, you got this big creature thing, and it's kind of like the whole point is that you're on the roller coaster, and it's this big creature that's kind of like being constrained by the roller coaster, and it's kind of it's a cool idea anyway. Oh, that's the monorail. Huh. There's a big, what appears to be a water drill. Oh, the camera's a bit wonky here. But yeah, you got like a cable car that goes over this bit to a separate part of the park. It used to be called Ugland because it was like this part used to be called Ugland. And it used to have like a big roller coaster in it that was like the Bone Rattler or Shaker or something. I wonder why it's called Nemesis Reborn. I like how you can see the structure of the creature, the weird kind of like creature thingy. But you got like the scenic gardens that you can take a cable car over. And you end up here. Oh, they still have the Ugland. They still have Ugland. This used to be the world's fastest roller coaster. I don't think it's this one. I think it's Rita. Where's Rita? I think it is this one. But yeah, it used to be the world's fastest roller coaster because it would shoot you really, really quickly. I have to find you. I don't care. You can go have fun. I'll be with all of the foods and doing all of the water rides and stuff because they're fun to me. You and Itchy can go have fun on all of the big roller coasters. No, sorry, it's just that I've done it. I've done all of this stuff. Like the roller coasters don't do anything for me anymore. You know? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Think I could go in there and get turned into a blueberry. That'd be fun. It used to be Cadbury World, which is a brand of chocolate here in the UK. But yeah, this is part of the little people, you know, the children's kind of world parts. You know, you got Ugland. Yeah, you got Ugland, and then you've got like this bit, which is at the back of the actual towers. This is a castle. Alton Manor or Alton Castle used to be a big deal. Um, and then they basically made a theme park around it and stuff. So yeah. Well, then you could come on the water rides with me. I like the rapids rides, and I like the lock flume, and I like the yeah. I like walking around the actual park bit. You know, I'm a dad now. You know, it's basically like I've completely leaned into that identity. I don't really care about the roller coasters. I'm done with the roller coasters. Besides, like, I know you're bigger than me, but for some reason, I do feel like I'm a bit too chunky to be in a roller coaster. It just like it doesn't feel as cool as it did when I was my less shock absorbery self. You know. But yeah, like I've done it. I've done all of them. Yeah. They did turn the mansion into a big into a big attraction. It used to be like a huge. I think they still do it, but it did used to be a huge haunted house. I think even some of like Harry Potter was like filmed here. I'm not entirely sure. That might be wrong, but I mean I did hear that at some stage. But yeah, but this place, this is huge sentimental. This part of the park has huge sentimental like value for me because like I can't remember how many times it was, but me and my best friend slash girlfriend at the time, we went on this ride, and it's called Oblivion. We went on this ride so many times in a row before anybody else could, because like we were at the park off season early because we were staying at the hotel, and we went on this ride so many times, and so many, you know, basically we got to sit in the ride, and then they didn't let us out. Like we asked to go again, and we went on it like so many times, like over 25 times in a row, something like that. And we actually got medals. And like I don't know if you remember some of my older videos, but when I moved back into my mother's place, there's actually like a medal that said I went down on Oblivion, and it's got this symbol on it. I don't know why I'm zooming in. I can actually walk over there, but it's got this symbol on it and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's really cool. You basically end up going down this hole. Like there's a bunch of like steam or like spray that builds up around this bit. You can actually go, yeah, and it kind of like the ride comes over here. It holds you at the top, and it basically like tilts you, and so you're looking straight into the hole, and then it just drops you, and then you get like the feeling like you did a loop de loop underground somehow, and you end up coming up through this hole, and that's the whole ride. It's the whole thing. Um, but yeah, so yeah, that we had a huge it's got big sentimental value for me. This ride is like a big deal for me. I might go on this one again. Only because, like, I'm not entirely sure. You have to fit in the chair. I don't know. I don't know if I fit in the chair. This isn't America. The rides are made for European-sized people. Do they have like a test chair? No. What stopped them doing that? They used to have them outside of every ride. Weird. This is called Black Hole. It's a roller coaster as well, but yeah, it's one of those ones you don't really see the inside of. Hey, there's KFC. But yeah, this is my favorite place in the whole park. Again, for sentimental reasons. So what part is this called? I think it's just X Sector. Yeah, it used to be cool. They did kind of like set it up like in the black hole one. It's set up like it's a spaceship. It's very cool. You don't do drop rides, so you wouldn't come onto the only roller coaster that I would go on, really. It's a little round cool, dude. Anyway, so you got that bit, and then you've got like this is the baby land. This is all the baby rides, all the little baby roller coasters and stuff. Might take Itchy all over there. So yeah, is it a steep drop? It's Oblivion. It's trying to find the best place. I mean, that's a steep drop. But yeah, it's really cool looking at watching people go into this because, like I said, you start at the top. It holds you right here, so you're looking right down into the hole, and then it will drop you. Um, and because of all the steam that's built up around the hole, it kind of all kind of parts and then goes into the hole, and it looks really cool from the outside. But yeah, I mean, you don't really experience that because you're like already over here by the time that's all happening. So yeah, but it's a cool experience. It's a cool experience. But yeah, this is the kiddie bit. But here is Main Street. So this is basically, it's not really called Main Street, but it's essentially just a recreation of Disney's Main Street. You can see the towers in like the bottom of the street, but yeah, that's the entrance. So you come down here. All the shops and stuff. Yeah. Are there any games? Are you kidding me? It's a theme park. So we got the kind of medieval place, but for some reason now it's all decked out in pirate gear for some reason. So yeah, I mean there's game stuff here. They changed the teacups for some reason into barrels. So yeah. Here's Sea Life Center. Where's the rapidy stuff? I swear there was like big rapidy stuff. Like there's like little pirate boats and stuff that you can like play around in and stuff. Oh, here it is. It's huge. Look at all these rapids. It's absolutely massive. But yeah, the river rapids. You basically get like a little big rubber ring, and you like you five of you can get into this little, basically a round boat, and it just like goes around into the rapids, and you have a good time. It's a lot of fun. Plus, it's right next to the foods. So yeah. Then you got like the big haunted house thing over here, which used to be actually genuinely creepy, but like the last time when I was there with Damon, it's lost a lot of its charm. It's basically been over commercialized. Like the first time I went here, the Waffle House wasn't here. Like the Waffle House wasn't here. It was more like gloomy, and it had like a lot of fake cobwebs and shit up, and it was like, yeah, it was creepy. Like this was here, the little shock chair and stuff. But now they put a picnic area in, and it kind of ruins it a little bit. But yeah, when me and Damon went, that's when all this stuff appeared, and it was just kind of like, ugh, okay. I do like how this house is kind of like perfectly hiding the giant warehouse and ride that's attached to it. It's so funny to me. You can't get, you can't see the rapids, really? Oh wait, there they are. The water rides. I mean, it's like this is the only one I can find. I don't know where the log flumes are. There used to be like two big flumes in this park, but I don't know where they are. I can't find them on the map. Yep, can't find them at all. It's weird. There was like a theme park that I used to go to every single year. And that's this one. This is Thorpe Park. It's not as impressive, but it's like impressive to me. It's like a thing. I watched videos of old water rides that had creepy looking rusted animatronics on it. Bro, it creeps me out so bad. No, I mean the one from that is pretty tame. It should be fine. Hey, there's rapids here as well. This satellite picture was taken when the thing was out of commission, clearly though, because these are dry. But yeah, this is a mini park. But I can't really think of any other ones. I only went to like these two, and I was like, when I was younger, I always assumed that we went to Thorpe Park because it was the closest one, and yet it was on the other side of fucking London. This is where we lived, and this is where it is. It's literally on the other side of London. Is it closer to? No, it's about the same distance, I guess, to Colchester. That's where the other theme park is. But yeah, we always went here for some reason. Nemesis Inferno is an attempt at like copying the Nemesis ride from Alton Towers, which is very funny. But yeah, we went here every year, so yeah, it's not really changed super much. But considering that it's like 35 years old, the park is pretty good for its age. And they do pack a lot into it. Like when I was little, this seemed like a huge park, and yet it's like I can already imagine in my mind's eye going there now, and already it just seems so tiny and small. Like I could walk around this in like 20 minutes. It's crazy. But yeah. Nemesis Inferno it's like it had a really bad accident on it, and people got lost limbs and stuff. It was crazy. Anyway, yeah, it's a similar thing, the Rapids ride. But yeah, this also had like a log flume ride, but I can't find it. I can see it. Like this used to be part of it. But it's blocked off. What the fuck? They can't have closed it. Are they just closing all of the log flume rides? Jesus, this attraction is under demolition. Yep, they're they're taking it down. The old log flume. That is a bummer. That is like the first ride that I ever. One of the first rides I can remember being on was this log flume. This log flume. It would take you over here. You know, you get on here, and then it would take you up this one small, like a thing, and then it would take you up this really big one. And now I've got an itchy eye. Nuki, what are you talking about? But yeah, that's the first roller coaster that I remember ever going on, and it's not really a roller coaster; it's a log flume. But yeah, like that's the first ride. And I remember being at the top of the big one. I remember being at the top of the big one, the big, this big one, and actually being really scared and wanting like somehow to be let off. And I nearly caused problems because I was only like 4 or something. Um, but there's a walkway next to the actual slide bit, so that people can with steps and everything. And I was like, I could just get off. I was like, I kept yelling at my parents. It's like, I could just get off. We could just get off. Can we just get off? I don't like this. Can we just get off? But yeah, then we went down it and it was fine, and I really enjoyed it. And I went on it like 4 or 5 extra times, like right afterwards. So yeah, that's a shame. But then again, it is like 30 years old, so it makes sense. It's probably more like 40 years old. I mean, if I was 4 and I'm nearly 40, then that would make sense, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah. Yeah, there they are. They're the same thing. They're basically the same thing in a little bit of a smaller ride, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. But yeah, so that's Thorpe Park. It's not as impressive. Also, it had a tiny beach. A tiny beach. It had a mini war park thing. Oh, they took these pictures when it wasn't open. But no, there was like sand here, and there were like mini slides and stuff, and there were also bigger slides and even biggery side slides, and there was like water features and stuff that aren't attached at the moment. I remember this being like a whole thing of like, we can either do this or we can do the rest of the park. And I swear, one year we did actually just do the water bit. The problem with the water park is that it's like it's so tiny, you know. Anyway, um, yeah, Thorpe Park also had this big dome. Like that was its entrance, and then you went over a bridge, and then you ended up in this dome. I swear it used to be connected. Like the bridge used to be connected to the dome, because I remember going over the bridge many times, and then just being in the dome at the other end without actually, getting the option. Like I remember the bridge bit, but then I remember, oh yeah, see they've changed something. I remember basically like this being all covered over, so you had to go into the dome. And there used to be a giant carousel in the dome, just in the middle. But yeah, it's not there anymore. But this used to be a big event space as well. Yeah, there were many places like that. There were many places like that. But yeah, I think the giant carousel actually did get moved. Aha. Oh, you can't see into the place anymore. That's great. That's helpful. Basically, in this building, there's like oh crap! They got rid of Amityville land. This is where that big yeah. There's the bridge. So what happens is that there's like this. This is the big water thing. You stand up here and then basically get splashed by this big tidal wave thing. I think it's actually called tidal wave. Um, but yeah, so there's that. You may have seen like a fail video because this is where like a bunch of people have been like pushed over by the water. If you stand in this bridge, is there actually like a no, you can't actually get there. Can I just go here? Yeah. So I've seen it. There are like people who stand here, and then they get completely destroyed by the by the tidal wave that actually hits them, which is hilarious. But yeah, I've seen fail videos of people standing on this exact bridge. But this is where they come from. It's this bridge. This used to be called Tidal Wave. This ride, Amity Cove. But yeah, so there's a KFC in there, but there's like a giant carousel, and for some reason it's not letting me see the carousel. It's like it was one of the famous things. Ah, got jump scared by a park worker. But yeah, when this thing was first opened, they basically like this whole area was called Amityville, Amity Bay, and yeah, it was cool. But now they turned it into the Angry Birds thing. I don't know why. Weird. Yeah, it's called Tidal Wave. I knew it. Been on that a couple of times. Apparently, somebody got decapitated on it or something. But yeah, this is new. There's kind of like big rubber ring ride where we spin around a lot and then basically come out the other side. But yeah. Anyway, so there's that one. But oh, where's the Colchester? There's like a Colchester Park. Oh no, it's Chessington. It's Chessington Worlds of Adventures. Chessington World of Adventures. This is where I might open up my somewhere around here is where I might open up the animal sanctuary. Anyway, oh my god, it's in completely the wrong place. It's on a different side of the fucking London. It's on the same side. Look, it's so close to Thorpe Park. I thought it was in like Colchester. Anyway, yeah. What's this? Okay. This is even smaller. I remember this being huge. I only ever went here once. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was good. It seemed like it was too big of a park. But yeah, there's like a big water feature in the middle of it somewhere. I'm trying to find it because I just remember that there's like it was split up into the continents, you know, and in the middle there used to be. Huh, in the middle there used to be a big water feature. I guess they got rid of that like a while ago. Yeah, rattlesnake and. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, I only went to that one once. There was like another one when we lived in Lowestoft. There was like a. I cannot remember the name of it. So I just don't know. But yeah. Hmm. But yeah, I used to live there for like a very short amount of time. Live in Lowestoft, this place. It was cool. I have to go visit there sometime at some stage. Can you even remember exactly where my nan lived when we used to go back and visit her? I have a section of this pier, by the way. But yeah, my my nan used to live just here. I think it was that one. It's the one nearly on the end. Ooh, it's Halloweeny. So yeah, it was that one. Because I knew exactly how to get to the amusements, the arcade that was in the pier. So basically, like yeah, I knew this route. It wasn't hard. On the Earth planet. Anyway, yeah. So for my 40th, where are we going, Panda Fox? Where are we going? Like I said at the beginning, I'm open to either like booking a house or like a villa or something. Something with a pool. I do not care where. I do not care where as long as it's got a pool. And yeah, just hanging out with my buddies for like a week. Sounds cool. or actually go to a bear event or a furry convention. I don't mind. Just like, again, it has to be a pool. Has to be a pool. But yeah, I want to do something big for my 40th. My original plan was to actually go to Portugal and get like a villa. Somewhere around here. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very tempted to essentially just go to Benidorm. Which is basically like the anglicized bit of Spain. It's where all the cheap people, the cheap holiday destinations are. Like I could go there for like 20 quid. Probably not that, but like 200 quid I can go there for, like easy. I think there's even a bear bar. I think there's even a fucking bear bar. Yeah, there it is. Found it. That wasn't hard. But yeah, there's like a bear bar in the old district of the fucking town. But yeah, there was like a TV series called Benidorm. And it was all about like these people that got like a cheap holiday, and it was a thing. I'll have to do some research. A furry convention sounds great. Ooh, then an arcade bar like Dave and Buster's. Remember, this is for like an old man's birthday party. This is for a 40th birthday party. So, you know. I mean, my pick would basically just do the Vegas like convention again. Only this time without the bullshit. That'll be fun. But honestly, I don't mind going to going to one of the big bear events or something. Maybe even doing something in Texas. You know, TBRU and all that stuff. Maybe even doing like the big one in Provincetown. Is it Provincetown? I think it's like that's where the the big bear event is. I know tidal waves in Florida. Honestly, it just sounds like hell, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know what happens. Is there anything around September or actually around my birthday, or should I just like aim for it being on the same year? Tidal wave switched to Vegas. I wonder why that is. Why did tidal wave switch to Vegas? I thought they had like a whole thing. If it's at the same place, then that would be hilarious. You know. If it's at the exact same place, then that would be just really funny. I lost where I was for a second there. I think it's that one. Yep, that one. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, this one, the Tuscany Suites. I know where things are on the Earth planet. It's not hard. Anyway, yeah, Tuscany Suites. That seems to be where Bigger Vegas is. That seems to be where Smokeout is. That seems to be where there's another bear event. There's another bear event. Oh, fuck. I can't remember what it's called, but there's another like Big Bear Bash in Vegas or something. So yeah. But they all seem to happen at the Tuscany Suites now for some reason. Like all at this one hotel. But yeah, is it at the Tuscany Suites? Because again, that would be hilarious. I'm sure they do. Well, they do Bigger Vegas. Bigger Vegas is like there's Bigger Vegas men and Bigger Vegas not men. So yeah. Hey, Panafox, you were invited. You were invited. Now I have no money, so you're not invited anymore. You feel free to invite me. Anybody that's going to Vegas, then feel free to invite me. I promise not to be ungrateful and then like attack you in your room or anything, like I was. That really sucked. It really sucked. But yeah. Um. Vegas has kind of gone a bit downhill though. That's the only problem. It's like if it wasn't for that event, then like I don't think I would just go there. I have no idea. Pre-pandemic, it was so awesome. Pre-pandemic, it was so awesome. I doubt I'd do that. Hey, well, my best friend did it to me. So yeah, it used to be at this place. Like a few of the events used to be at this place instead. And if I'm honest, I liked it that way. It was a lot nicer. But they've changed because they've actually got they've like half of these are apartments now instead of, and only this part is the actual wedding venue slash convention center. So yeah, that's where they switched to the Tuscany Suites. So, yeah. I know, right? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do too. But no, some people just wanna they wanna sit there and talk to you about how you are being a dick and give you a telling off while you're on vacation, and that's just that's just super not fun, is it? So yeah, I wouldn't mind so much, but like even though I proved myself completely right the first time it happened to me again by the same person that said that they would never do this to me again. So yeah. Whatever, it's fine, it's over. I'm not dwelling. I'm homeless. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, so that's Tuscany Sweets. So yeah, we could do Vegas. We could do Vegas. I doubt anybody would do that to me again on my birthday. Okay, not not discounting the possibility that it could happen, but yeah. I know, but apparently you're a dick if you do that as well. So whatever. Anyway, I'm totally okay with like having that vacation, bear event, whatever, um, in Florida or Narlands. Did I say that right? You know, Louisiana or whatever. Not to dox you. Yeah. Did everybody know that? Everybody else know that somewhere in Louisiana, that's where Panafox lives. Is it Louisiana or do you live in Mississippi? I can't remember which one it is exactly. I think it's. I know it's this bit of the Earth planet, but yeah, you don't have to tell me, Panda Fox. It's fine. I mean, we could go crazy and just go to the Bahamas or something. I don't know. Gotta come to Florida. Why? I do have a couple buddies in Florida. I could do the bike vest. I could do the biker rally. That would be a really good 40th birthday. Do do the Daytona Beach bike rally, or do Sturgis. That would be even funner. Where is Sturgis? Where is Sturgis? I can't remember if they actually said where it was. Isn't that Deadwood? Isn't that like where Mount Rushmore is and stuff? Where's Mount Rushmore? Don't tell me. I feel like I know what state that's in. It's not Tennessee. It's not Kentucky. It's not Indiana. Dakota? Isn't it in a Dakota? South Dakota. I knew it was in a Dakota. Isn't there only one? I don't think there is any another. There's not a North Dakota. Is there a North Dakota? I don't actually even know where that is. I feel like it's near. Isn't it near? No, that's North Carolina, South Carolina. Two in the middle. What the fuck is South Dakota? Where the fuck is South Dakota? Is it right in front of me? Am I missing it? Do I need to go get my glasses because I'm old? Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa. It's not over here. Wyoming, North Dakota. South Dakota. Really? It's in the middle? Really? Oh, there it is. Buffalo Chip Sturgis. Woo. God, it looks so desolate when there's nothing here. This is like when there's when there's the big bike rally that happens here. Like this place is completely decked out. It is crazy. Like they build stages and everything in on their grounds, and they have like huge art pieces, like biker art pieces and stuff. Do they actually have? Oh, god damn it! They don't. You can't actually just. Ugh. Yeah, you can't see it. God fucking damn it. Yeah, it looks so. Like I said, it looks so desolate without anything happening. But I mean, look if you look up like Sturgis Biker Rally, look up the Buffalo Chip. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy awesome. It's crazy awesome for me. Okay, it's crazy awesome for me. All of the nice bikes are out. There's lots and lots of quality entertainment. I just put my arm through a spider web. Are you kidding me? Did you manage to get off of the bin and on back onto the light? Ugh, asshole. Um, yeah, they've just got like so many activities. It's just so cool. It's like they have a big swimming pool. I was hoping to find evidence of the giant swimming pool and stuff. But yeah, it's cool anyway. Anyway, we've still got like a year and a half to plan. So for my birthday, yeah. Anybody want to talk to me about anything before I go? I think we're going to leave soon. That's still creepy because that's my house, so that's creepy. That kennel slash dog sanctuary is just going to be around here. I'm still kind of like I'm excited about it at the same time. I'm kind of like a little bit overwhelmed because it's gonna take a lot. It's a weird new direction. Okay. That's fine, dude. It's cool that you can do this. Wow, look at that. America still has all that daylight left. Anyway, yeah. What are plans? What are plans? What are plans? Well, I'm waiting for it to cool down a little bit, and then I could basically film the Christmas in July thing. If I don't film the Christmas in July thing before actual Christmas in July, then I'm gonna have to cancel my travel plans and just film it on the day. I might do that anyway. I'm basically I don't know if I can afford it for one thing to take a little trip. And if I'm completely honest, I'm kind of like I didn't want to. I didn't want to say this. I managed to not talk about depression at all, whole thing, but I am super dupery depressedy and sadness. Where's the phrase? Splish splash toaster bath. Yeah. See, I'm allowed to joke about that stuff because I'm actually depressed. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just like I don't think I'm fun to be around at the moment, so I might cancel that. But yeah. So yeah, those are my plans. Just waiting for it to be cool enough to do that. Until to do the filming, not the bath thing. Until then, I have like still got Pokemon cards to do. Oh, it's a moth. I still got Pokemon cards to do and sort out, so I'm not going completely crazy when I can't use the computer. So yeah, and yeah. Oh, I'm gonna to. That was really anticlimactic, but yeah. Sweaty belly rubs and belly salute. I swear, this I might just change my shirt. This thing is very warm. like really warm. I might go do that now actually.